Celebrating 60 years of racing at Laguna Seca Raceway. 2017. Haven't even gotten to the track and we got a stalker problem. You're in a heap amount of trouble already. How about a pink Porsche to start the day? Yeah, Porsches, but how about a Simca Abarth? Ooh, very nice. Just like a Porsche, it's rear engine. What a great machine. How about an HC Alfa Romeo? That's a good way to start the weekend. This is a double weekend for me. Look at here. T-33 Lancia. Oh, a winner. Oh, we'll see it later. Get a better view, but oh, this is a thrill to see a car like this here. Bodes for a great weekend. How about a little study of noses this morning? This afternoon.
Nice. You went from a 0 to a 0. Went in nice.
We'll line them up. One sensational Porsche. I guess the Dino was here just to brighten our day. How about another Dino to brighten our day? And this is an interesting little car, not for racing. Figaro by Nissan, or Datsun at the time. All right, it's time to get excited. Alfa Romeo T-33 Periscopio. Yeah, the Periscope. Fabulous car. Well, I can spend a while in this car. Well worth it. V8. A little bit of history here. Sadler, just been restored. Ready this year. Sadler Mark IV. Here's American history. I'm sure one of these raced in the last 60 years. Curtis. Manning. And more racing history of the early days at California. Well, let's get them all here. You know, I think this is a go-go mobile, but there's a lot of interesting other stuff in the parking lot today. Chief lawyer for the Ferrari Club of
Hi,
America.
John, how are you?
Good, John. How are you?
I'm fine, thank
And he
you.
races a red Lotus.
Getting better all the time.
We got a little bit of a lot of history, early racing history in California at least, and here at Laguna Seca. You've got the Manning, Flathead Ford, Curtis Craft, more famous for Indy cars, and the Tatum, and the Hagman, Flathead again. Remember the Chevy Monza? Or maybe the Camaro, slightly altered. Or maybe the Mustang, modified slightly. As a matter of fact, look at the modification. All the technology. I don't remember this being here last year, and this is a BMW when they featured BMW. Like I said, you get here early and you just get a smattering of everything. How about this? A LaFerrari and a Brass Era, whatever. Regardless, it makes the day interesting. An ERA. Then there's this plain color.
Four Campbells retired, so
remember we mentioned Flathead? Gotta be a busy weekend. Yeah, very busy. Aston Martin. Right now, it's just incredible variety, including a Lancia D50. Now, before I was rudely interrupted, let's look at this Lancia a little more carefully. Very carefully. Unreal. Unreal. Lots to choose from. Aston Martin. Aston Martin. Yes, Aston Martins do come in red from time to time. And speaking of color, and red, and you talk about Aston Martins, another one here. Now this is a NART Spider, North American Racing Team. And they are featuring Ferrari this year. I think we're going to see a few more before the weekend's over. A real brute. Here is a fabulous picture. Formula Juniors. One in the background is a Stanguellini, so is the one in the foreground. Front engine in the background, rear engine in the foreground. Great progress, and also one is much faster than the other. One just doesn't have an opportunity to be able to make such a comparison as this. Here's another chance to study something. Here is a Cobra, one of the original Cobras, with the AC body. You can sure see why Carroll Shelby saw the shape in this body looking very similar to an Italian car when he decided to make it into a Cobra. Just slight flares around the fenders. That is a very, very nice car. Oh, I just can't get enough. Alfa Romeo. Yeah. Just parked around, not quite settled yet. Some great looking wheels to great air inlets or air exits. Look at the windshield. Just beautiful shape. A nice group of cars, a Bizzarini, an Allard, a Lamborghini 350 GT. What a car. Ooh-wee. Cosworth powered. This is a Devon Porsche. No, the engine's in the back. Could have done it both ways with Devon. Front and back. This is the fun of this event. Just come around the corner. Here's an HWM Grand Prix car. Yeah, British green. Nice grouping of cars, 200S Maserati and a short wheelbase 250 Ferrari. A pooper, but sadly this is not out in the sun, but here is a rarity. Testarossa convertible. No one actually running. Now this Friday they do scrutineering, and of course here's a very major Jaguar here, V12 Group 44 Jaguar. These cars are almost as serious as an airplane. Okay, just as serious. If my memory serves me right, this is a Canadian car. It's called a Whitton. It was for Can-Am, and it has a Chevrolet engine. Incredibly compact. Back to the Jaguar. Exciting car. Remember we mentioned that Camaro a while ago? Well, sometimes it's just nice to take a look at just a sweet original one. Gorgeous. And I mentioned Ferrari has featured this year's 70th anniversary. A nice Formula One car. A model that Gilles Villeneuve made famous. Kind of the fun of it all, seeing the cars arrive. Maserati. Grand Prix. Here's a pretty nice lineup. There have been a C-type thing. I think this is the original Chaparral. E-type lightweight. Very nice Ferrari.
Looking for Billy.
Now here are the hard pushing folks. Formula Junior. Yeah, Formula Junior. Believe it or not, this is the Formula Junior. Formula Juniors just keep coming with a matching scooter. This is a Lola. Like pretty well prepared. And a Mini Cooper pickup truck. Panel truck. Panel truck. Oh, take the cover off. Take the cover off. Another Alfa Romeo. Ferrari Mondial. I wasn't kidding when I said Formula Junior is going to be featured this year. Yes, Formula Junior, but look at this one. Yeah, gorgeous. That wins the shape prize. Well, we had the mini panel truck and a mini convertible. That's a nice one. The word cool fits. Now, as I was studying the Lancia, parked right next door, is a Oscar Maserati. And I'll explain that. There it is. Both names on the label. A very good representation of the Chevron car. Here's a study of domestic engineering. Trans Am. Let's look at this again. It's a 4-cylinder, turbocharged. It's a huge car, but yet it's only a 4-cylinder. Like the air comes in there, goes through there. There's the turbo. 4-cylinder Ford. This is a study in technology. That's the driver's compartment. Now in the back window.
Yeah.
Fuel delivery system. The name Robbie Gordon is on it. Some vehicle. You might say this is more traditional. You know, big V8 and all that sort of thing.
I think that's a good time taking it.
We're ready now. Here's the stock one. Let's see if it starts. Come on. You only got 4 cylinders to get going. No big deal. Whoops. Actually, it sounds very tame, really. 800 horsepower. See it on the track. Now, Thunderbird at one time did something for speed records. It was sure long, though. Here's another one of those Devon Porsches. Okay, the Porsche contingent's arriving, and after seeing that Devon, well, here is a Abarth Porsche. Well, it's time to go home. I guess I'll hop in my car and go-mobile. Like a go-mobile. I am so wrong. It's a Subaru. Can you believe it? That was a 300 model. I didn't recognize it. Back on Saturday morning. And here's that Maserati Oscar Formula Junior. Well, we started yesterday out with a pink Porsche. And here it is again. Now we're checking out the Abarth. Simca Abarth. Great little car. Yes, this is the original Chaparral. And that's the original logo. Obviously, one of the newest Porsches on the market. Here's like a 1955, 56, 57. Yesterday there was only one of these, but here again, two of the original Cobras with the AC body almost intact. You just go around the track and all of a sudden you discover, just like the Camaro yesterday, look at this Corvette. It is perfect. And here's a very old Porsche with a California license plate of the same age. And the birdcage. Get caught up on our Alfa Romeos this morning. TZ. A lot of history in this car. Just look at the license plates around alone. That's many years ago. One of my favorite cars. Fiat. Porsche is well represented. 910s. A couple of classics. There's that Testarossa without the top. That is just fabulous. SKU. Fantastic. Absolutely. ESO Revolta. Formula Junior. Cosworth. Formula Junior. Cosworth. Formula Junior. Those both are on an angle. Look at this. Same engine, but it's on a vertical configuration. A whole lot of them. So we're now back to the Oscar Maserati labeled car, and they're working on the engine now.
Brought the can here.
Maserati Oscar. Let's get serious now and look at a Porsche up close. 6-cylinder, turbocharged. Look at the turbo, right out front there. Reality here. Cooling to the brakes, everything. Transmission way out the back. Look what the exhaust comes out here. Again, it's a pretty nice car. Ferrari 330. And now we have some more early American cars. Baldwin and early 120 Jaguar. Has an Arden overhead version in it.
Happen to have the T handle for adjusting carbs to you.
And over here you have Allard. That has Carroll Shelby's name on it. It's driven sometime. One with a little history. And among the group of Allards, half the car. 1950 Allard. More carburetors and engine. Incredible layout. Pretty hard to beat this grouping of cars. So here's what you do. You bring along a spare engine. What you do is you lower the engine. Hopefully it will move. And you put another one in. Then you raise the car. See more of the engine. Roll it out. Very careful. The result. Roll off. Stop. Install a new one. Progress. Yeah. It looks good anyway. My favorite. Another outfit. How's this for color? Gorgeous Ferrari. Here this weekend. Sunbeam Alpine raced in the 12 hours of Sebring. Back to the earlier American sports cars. Here's the Tatum.
Well, from
GMC
high atop
inline
the
engine.
hospitality center over to
Using Weber carburetors.
tomorrow and then of course next weekend.
And that goes with the Flathead group here.
Next weekend. A dozen auctions,
The other one.
the Concours next Saturday, Le Mans, Concorso
Curtis.
Italiano, yeah, the Taraba.
And BMW has its presence here. It's M1. Formula Junior, here is a Bandini. Unbelievably beautiful. Father Stanguilini. Boy, the quality of some of these Formula Junior cars is just outstanding. This Formula Junior is called a Scorpion. A little bit different shape. Some need a little work. Takes a lot of tools. You wonder what's happening here. Little work. An intercooler for the turbo. Hold me up, I'm dreaming. This is the ideal grouping. Alfa Romeo and 2 Lancias. Fantastic. Lancia D24. Lancia D50. What a sight. Italian delight. Let's get up real close and real personal. Priceless. And there's silence. What a picture. What a grouping.
Racing without the gas.
Again, I'm in silence. Understandably. We're back. The engine's in. There's the old one. Now it's time to get under there and bolt the bolts. This is a Volvo. Yes. There's a driver named Ole Anderson. It's got to be a Volvo. In after the race. Let's take a look at the Periscopio T-33 Alpha. V8. Fantastic. great sight.
Thank you very much. I didn't know where to look for. That was you or somebody?
Let's look at the bottom selection of cars today. Jaguar, Maserati, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, and a Ferrari Formula 1 car. Quite a nice array. How's this for dazzle? This Formula 1 car is just perfect. You notice on this AJ Foyt car, body's off to the left. And a Mercedes-Benz and a Peugeot. First race of the day. Lancia. Not running very well. Whoa. Close. The racing has been from the vantage point of the bottom display. And the Lancia came in, not running too well. Now, isn't just this about as beautiful as you can think of? Vintage racing. It's spectacular. want dessert, so you like a tradition. Well, here is one of the traditions here at Laguna Seca. Here's horsepower for you. Battlefield Mercedes. Peugeot. This Indianapolis car, raced by A.J. Foyt, was racing the same race that Jim Clark won. Very, very exciting automobile. 4 overhead cam, Ford V8, turbocharged. Yeah, the Lancia is getting filling. Look at this. What a great shot. It's a British invasion. Jaguars. 60 years of racing. Laguna Seca 2017. The cars alone signify the period that we're talking about. The 60s, Shelby King Cobra, Porsche 917. 1983, March IndyCar. 1993, All-American Racing, Toyota. 2005, Audi R8. 1956, Porsche 356. 1971, Mustang Boss 302 Trans Am. 1985, Porsche 962. 1990, Yamaha. 1998, BMW V12. 2016, McLaren 650S. 1956, the first winner of the races at Laguna Seca, Pete Lovey, Ferrari 500 Testarossa. Representing the 60 years of racing that has occurred here at Laguna Seca. It's a fabulous exhibit. 60 years. Ferrari and an 8-cylinder Alfa Romeo. 120 Jaguar. Yeah, they're still around. Let's go through some of the oldies here. MG. 6-cylinder.
Made so much money in knocking up.
A true ERA. ERA in the cam covers, everything. This is purity. 6-cylinder. Look at the supercharged. Look at the carburetor. Frontenac engine. They're all running together. A lot of spark plugs, but most of them are spares. 4-cylinder. Hudson Special. Speaking of ERA, here's a third one. Could be a good race. How about a Taubalaga? Haven't raced in the Targa Florio, this Alpha T-33. Very nice. Time for a little action in red. And it is Ferrari's 70th anniversary. A little bit different than the old days. Chevrolet Monzas. Let's look at the BMW M1. All sort of laid out. Look at that. Fine 6-cylinder. A while ago we were doing old cars. Here's a Gilmore Speedway Special. Morgan's. 1915. And Bugatti. V8. Good event. National. I don't think this one races though. These two nationals race. Miller Ford. Another Gilmore special. Beat it out. 1920. These are the cars that raced here in the 50s. Little work being done. Parkinson Jaguar special. I think this is a Hagman Jaguar special. Whatever it is, it's beautiful. Seattle that raced in the original Mexican road race. Studebaker special. This was called the Aardvark. Panhard engine. 2 cylinders. Another Panhard. Same people. 850cc. Oh, they're all out in the sun. Alfa Romeo and the 2 Lancias. Needing a little work, but very picturesque scene. It's the twin plug V6.
Yeah. Fun this morning? Probably not.
A Lister Nobby. And a Dan Gurney Lotus. Down here, boy. A lot of power. Can't get over this Alfa Romeo. It is just a jewel. Opel Ricard and a Vespa Carryall. Great. Let's just call this Cobra Corner. Here's a rare one looking sort of like a Testarossa. It's an Austin Healey special. Well, quite a history, including Hawaii, but it has a Chevrolet engine. Demonstration today. Yeah, these newer cars. Technology has arrived. Big time. And the Lancias. Glorious. And the Porsches. bigger. Another spare.
And then Reitner went into sprint cars. Quite competitive there too.
That's where I know the name. Yeah, and of course that they listed Anomaly, which had been going since 1958. They were looking to come up with something faster. So I had
Chaparral in the lead. No. Oh. Something really big happened down there. These sideways cars. Well, one's moving, and I hope the other one is. Looks like they're both okay. There won't be any yellow. Terrific. Good.
He started back in 7th. David Swig in car number 16 is in 4th. And the scout Mark 1 and Jonathan White. Racer career, mostly in the wild and woolly late 50s and early 60s. Many podium finishes, but the car was a classic speed runner. The last run any car would make because the beach was closed. Still fire in the Sadler out front. That was built in San Diego. It was a fiberglass body, and when the guy folded the seat for it, he folded it to his own body. And it was delivered to the track, and the guy was about 5 feet high. Trying to drive it correct up the speed to 125 now on the straightaway. When you get more than 1 horsepower per cubic inch, you're doing really well. Absolutely. Scarab has dropped to 5th. Monterey Mark 8.
Behind, but they're really fighting this out.
In total, 13 Lister Coffins were built. One Chevrolet V8 powered prototype, and 12 production. The prototype, very first Lister Coffin, 16
At this point, Greg Meyer is gone. He got most of the front straightaway lead.
car that lost the wheel. Well, actually, it's the tire, I guess, deflated. Made the car straight to the ground. I like this display, especially this Paul Scott. They Cobra a few times. How about original Cobra? White. Porsche tradition. Oh, and one just great Corvette. Ooh. The orange glow. Porsche Bobstick. Strange shapes in the pits. Morgan. And of course our little Subaru powerhouse. Alpine. The Denzel Porsche. But then Renault. Caravelle.
Competed for 24 hours.
I did my job.
Simca Gordini. Very rare. ERA. Fabulous piece of machinery. Alta. Alfa Romeo. I-type Jaguar. Ought to be. Jaguar here.
Yeah, I would just say that we didn't.
And you got Audi here. This is the new Team Penske Acura IMSA car. Next year. New Ford GT. Shelby, I guess new Shelby. This is 2004. That was a proposal for the Shelby. For Porsche, it's a whole lot of them, including a lot of 911s. Chaos everywhere. Here's why it looks like chaos. It's really not. It's going to be a demonstration with Jensen Button on this McLaren. Ariel Adam with wings. It's Mazda Raceway, you gotta have a Mazda, right? All started with the Cosmo. Here's the IMSA GT version rotary. The concept, the exhaust goes forward before it goes backward. Mazda. Racing through the decades. Types of racing and ages. 60 years difference. Jewelry made from cars. Okay. Luxury reimagined.
It's right here on the inside.
Yeah.
And the metal's from a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon.
Ooh.
Wheel surround.
The two are together in one piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
They're advertising the ultimate road race, yes. The Mexican road race. Not the past, but the one that's going on right now. It's wicked. We're on the gauntlet now, and here's a black on black Ferrari. So you like your kids so well, put them in a Ferrari. Or a Jack. I wonder what Ferrari would say about this. Kid's California. The kid likes a Mercedes. Definitely. They got Indian motorcycles. No, not the old one. The new one.
It's based.
This is the Scout. You got the big new one, and then these are new as well, but they're more in the traditional style. Now this cylinder heads look like somebody's hair, or it's a head. 911s everywhere. Racing Ferrari, 158. Very nice. I find this hard to believe. Not that, but the fact that this is the vehicle that tows it. Fueler. As they say, there are a lot of Cobras out there. And a lot more on the way. 1917 Model T, Tin Lizzie. As long as you're not selling motorcycles, you got a place to sit down at least. sort, maybe Jensen Button. Now they're rolling out the McLaren. Time to get it ready. Well, it doesn't start the old-fashioned way. Mika Hakkinen is going to drive this very car we've been looking at.
Got the old ovals out there as well, look at that. Still fits.
Put him on the diet.
She's horrible, isn't she? So where's the No, if I knew they would take. I said, I thought it would be too boring for her. Just one girl, two others, and on the other side.
I think he's installed seatbelts. A lot different than the old days. I mean, not different.
I'll remember that. Go ahead and grab it. Okay, we're good. Got it open? Some room, guys. Some room.
So he's ready to go.
They've even got the car that won the first race here at Monterey Williams, 1957. Pete Lovely's Jag, I think, 1957 to 19, all the way up through.
What do you think of the track?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
You like the corkscrew?
Oh, of course.
Is it like falling off a building?
Sorry?
Is it like falling off a building?
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
How's the car?
Ah, it's working perfectly.
Wheeling it back in. That was a great demonstration. Sort of want to bring the old Cosworth back.
Well, that's the famous